made like 15 copies of my save file, guys. It has been acting wonky ever since I updated it. So fingers crossed we don't lose anything, because I already had to replay the last 2 days of 1312. But we're all set up. If you guys watched the last episode in the Extreme Ultimate Decades Challenge, you saw the vampiric plague come to the land, and then everyone it took 13 sims, which is really funny because the year's 1313. I did not plan that, but it worked out so beautifully. I'm just like, yes, I will take that divine like action 110%. So today we're going to play the first day of 1313 and just kind of see how the plague is affecting everybody. It is Wednesday, and we don't really have anything to do in 1313. There's no birthdays, anything like that. 1314, we're going to go check in on the other household and Calvin, exploring where the kids are and stuff like that. So we're really just going to focus on the magical aspect of the Extreme Ultimate Decades Challenge, or Haysie's Extreme Ultimate Decades Challenge. So we're going to explore like the magical facet and the corrupt prince and what he's trying to do. If you guys saw, the vampires have taken over the castle, and they made their siblings, by the way. I don't know if you guys could tell, they're twins, but they made the king very sick, and he is turning into a vampire, and they have him under their control, their thrall. And so the prince is going to be heir apparent. Well, he is heir apparent, but he's going to be like the regent, essentially, and he is going to be running the kingdom while his father is incapacitated. So what we're about to do is go ahead and shuffle some households around. Okay, so Pelvetta aged up, so we went ahead and made her a little princess. And the king, well, not the king, but essentially King Regent James, the prince, he just wants to be taken very seriously. So he has kind of stepped up his wardrobe to kind of mimic the monarchy of his time. And we are sending back Connor's kids because of the plague. Everybody is kind of shuffling around a little bit. So he's getting his kids back. If you guys saw, Connor actually has the plague. So that's going to be really unfortunate if he doesn't make it. Yeah, so the Queen Mother is going to take money from the treasury and also be running away. I'm going to leave them out of the world for a little bit, but she's running away with her 2 other children. So James cannot, kill his siblings. And I'm just not going to play that out just simply because it's easier. So the prince is moving into the castle with the White Witch. I can't remember. Adriel. Sorry, I have literally forgot her name this whole time. So they're moving into the castle, but he is leaving his wife Josephine and his 2 children at the little castle on the docks. And that is where the prince is going to be ruling for the next little while. So right now the princess and the 2 heirs are over here, but the prince is on the main island, and they are currently attacking. Well, their goal is to go after the Goths. So that's where we are. So I am having Prince Vladimir. He is the Dark Prince. I am having him come over, and he is going to capture Lord Roderick's ghost, because he needs Lord Roderick's ghost to essentially use him to lure his family into do a spell to capture. Yeah, so he's trying to capture all the people who have the blood of Merlin, so that way they could never do the barrier spell again. So since it is early morning, he wants to go over to the Gothic household. Adriel, Victoria, and Vladimir are going to go over there, and they are essentially about to attack the Mortimer household. All right, so the evil coven has arrived here at the home of Merlin and all the Gothic household. And the evil witch Adelaide started a fire. Please literally ignore her extinguishing the fire, because she wouldn't have been able to do that, to draw the family's attention, and this is everyone they got. So she is going to go in. Adriel is going to go in and challenge Lord Gothic to a magical duel, and Vladimir is going to enchant the prince's sister, and Victoria is going to cause hallucinations to everyone around. so nobody will believe what is going on. So now the princess is madly in love with Vladimir. So due to him mesmerizing her, Eleanor is now madly in love with Vladimir, and he has control over her and the future children of the Gothic line. So he is going to, oh my goodness, he is going to talk to her about marriage and whisking her away because he's trying to secure the kingdom for himself. That's something James does not know about, but they're here to try to take over because this used to be an ancient battleground between the spellcasters, the light spellcasters, between the good magical forces and the evil magical forces. This is just a powerful land, so they're trying to take over. And Victoria is draining the life force of Lady Isabella. The White Witch is coming in here to talk to the princess she cursed when she was a baby. If you can't tell, she has white hair. She has been marked to join the coven, and she will slowly turn into this ancient sorcerer. There's nothing she can do about it. Her magic will always lean dark, so we have come to collect her. And she's saying that she doesn't want to be evil. She has no intention of being dark, that she's been trained in, the light like Merlin was. And Adriel is telling her she doesn't really have any choice, that her soul has been marked. So we're going to just discuss magic with her, and we are going to have to add her to the household. We're going to offer her magical training. If she doesn't get a choice, she has to come with us, or we tell her that her whole family is going to die. So she's going to come with us, but her whole family, like we don't keep our words. So now she is in our household. Adelaide. So that's Adelaide. Adelaide is Lord Roderick's daughter, the late Lord Roderick. So they used his ghost to put a spell on the family. And now Adriel is coming to execute the Gothic family once and for all, like she said she would. So she's coming in to take care of Mortimer's direct line, which would be the son right here. This is also Lord Roderick's son. So, oh no, a happy family moment right before.
Mbatu Yobam.
Okay, so she just cast a spell of fire on him. So Adriel is using her magic to eliminate the family one by one. So Vladimir is just continuously brainwashing the princess. Where does she go? So the princess is literally out of her mind in Vladimir's thrall, and she is following him around. We're kind of just setting the stage up for the next decade, but they're basically in here to wipe out the Mortimer family. And Vladimir is coming to eliminate the line of Merlin once and for all. So he has drained Lord Mortimer of all his life essence in a spell, because a vampire can't fully kill a spellcaster. He had to use his son's ghost essence. So he had to use his own vampiric blood in a spell mixed by Adriel that had the essence of Lord Mortimer's son in it, Lord Roderick. And that was the only way he could defeat the head of Merlin's bloodline that's still living today. So now that there are no male heirs other than, thanks to Tiara, what would have been a fatal bite to Lady Isabella was healed. And so now Lady Isabella is about to, as you can tell, Tiara is drained because she used what little magic she had. Lady Isabella is going to go inside to get any remaining children out that she can. And there is only there's only Emery who is her grandson. So she's going to come in and take him, and they're going to be running away by boat. while everybody is distracted by what's going on. While everyone's distracted with Princess Eleanor being mesmerized and Adelaide being witch napped essentially, and then Lord Gothic being killed, she's going to go in and take any surviving children. So she is going to also take the baby, Chadwick, as well. So she is going to run away with baby Chadwick. And she is also, anyways, she's running away with the children. So that's what's happening while death is distracting everyone. Tiara saved Lady Isabella when she was so close from death, but Tiara is magically drained. And who knows if she'll ever be able to use her magic again, since she had to use a very powerful spell to bring her mother back from the brink of death. She has taken Inmore and Chadwick, which are both her grandchildren from Lady Eleanor, Princess Eleanor, and Lord Roderick, so her son. So they're currently running away out of the kingdom, heading to the countryside, getting away. So they're not going to be in the world anymore either. So Adelaide moved into the castle. So is the princess. Adelaide is the princess's daughter. So she, like I said, she was cursed when she was a baby. If you guys remember, the White Witch, Adriel, was doing spells over her when Princess Eleanor found her, screamed for Lord Roderick, and then she battled Lord Roderick to a duel and killed him. So yeah, this is the child she did the spell on. The witch Adriel needed to do a spell on someone who is of the Merlin bloodline. So that is why she did that. So Lady Isabella made it to Glimmerbrook with the children, and she is going to go take them all to the magical community, because aside from Princess Adelaide, there is no one left of the Merlin line. And the Queen has made it to Himford on Bagley, the outside country where she is hiding the rest of the heirs to the family. So I hope this episode wasn't too boring for you guys. I had a lot of moving pieces, and we will check on everyone upon their arrival. But yeah, so essentially the vampires and the White Witch Adril have taken over the kingdom, and their coup was very successful because they wiped out the Gothic line, or so they think, by taking out the last remaining son and Tiara's twin brother. So Tiara's twin brother Laurent passed away in this episode. Her father, Lord Mortimer, passed away, and the vampires have fully taken over. So when we get into gameplay, the world as we know it is completely changed. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and give me a like and comment and let me know what you guys think of the direction I'm taking it. Next week's episode, we're going to be playing more of our little households and exploring how this is affecting the whole world. So I hope you guys are ready for that. Thank you. Bye.